In this tutorial, we'll import, configure, and play simple cars. You can design your own car models in Bricklink Studio and import the I/O files directly in MoveMyMoc. Let's build a simple car that we can play with. If the car model has 4 wheels arranged in the same direction, MoveMyMoc will auto-configure its wheels and it will be instantly playable. It cannot detect, though, which way is forward for the model, so you might need to specify that using the flip sides toggle. You can use the arrow keys to see how the wheels are behaving in the current configuration. Adjust the scale and mass of the car. During gameplay, you can come back to the configuration screen anytime to adjust properties of the vehicle. The torque value will now directly control the force applied on the wheels. This will soon be replaced by an engine power setting, though. Cars are front-wheel driven by default for better stability, but you can configure rear-wheel drive and also rear steering mode. Certain car models have very low clearance that doesn't allow them to work well on steeper terrains. Setting the high clearance setting removes collisions from parts that are below the wheel center. Cars are configured to be stabilized by default. This means that the center of mass is placed low and nearer to the front wheels. Anti-roll bar mechanics is also applied so that the car is less likely to tip over. In some cases, the game might not recognize the wheels of your model. In this case, the simplified wheel option is not available. You can also decide to configure wheels in a more detailed way, in which case you can turn off the simplified wheel setting. As the wheel direction is not recognized, you might have to adjust in which direction the car is facing by setting the forward angle value. You can select the parts you'd like to use as wheels and select Wheel and click Add Behavior. Wheels will be animated for roll and steering rotations by default. In more complex cases, especially in Technic models, you'd want to declare animations differently. We'll cover those options in later tutorials. The wheel will be rotated around its coordinate center, which might not align well for certain parts. You can adjust the rotation pivot coordinates in these cases. You can set for each wheel if it's driven and/or steered. The steering angle is 30 degrees by default, which works well in most scenarios. Declaring a wheel as a front wheel will decrease the braking force applied on it, so that it's less likely to tip over in case of sudden braking. This is less important for vehicles that already have a low center of mass. In case the wheel is a submodel composed of multiple parts, you can specify the part at the center. This automatically makes it the rotation center. These features make it easy to import and play your favorite car models. We'll cover more detailed configuration options and racetrack design in upcoming tutorials.